I found this outside. I think Graham hid it.
One of his silly photos, hmm?
Not silly. It was a stalker.
A what? Are those children?
Yes, kidnapped from the Gap. Like Milo, the boy I'm looking for. I think Graham was involved somehow.
My Graham. You serious?
Think so.
Well, what do you know? Guess that's what got him killed.
Looks like it.
Silly fool. Always getting involved, trying to right wrongs.
Songbird's tone of voice appeared to soften just for a moment.
You'd better keep it. No use to me.
Sorry. I think this is yours.
Where'd you get that? Give him here. What did nasty Graham do to you?
Just borrowed him, far as I can tell. Kid took good care of him.
Kid? What kid?
Little girl called Poppy. Runaway. Graham loaned her Bartleby so she wouldn't be scared.
It was my engagement gift, you know. Lot of memories.
The contempt Songbird had for Graham seemed to be fading.
I'm sure he didn't mean to upset you.
Anyway, leave me alone, will you? I have things I need to get on with.
Thankfully, Graham's mail access was restored. I hoped it would help me figure out more about who this guy was. Whoever unknown author was, had sent Graham an attachment for the holoplinth. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree.
Someone looks angry.
The plinth was showing the toy's tracking data. I could just about work out that the hologram showed the apartment building. I swapped the lens for the broken one from the lockbox.
Excuse me, please?
It was a secret message. Aspiration Gala. Midnight. Be there. The Gala. That's tonight. And I need to be there. Got a minute?
Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good evening, Master Grundy. Off to work, I see.
What? Oh, yes, the cleaning won't supervise itself. Are you going to the Aspiration Gala?
Going? One is headlining, sir.
What do you mean?
Yours truly is performing in front of the best and brightest of Union City.
Performing what?
Droid poetry, sir.
Oh, boy. As an honored guest, do you have any spare tickets for tonight's Aspiration Gala?
Yes. One has been granted several refer-a-friend passes to the Aspiration Gala.
Can I have one?
Would Sir consider us to be friends?
Yes, of course.
Moments ago, Sir did not remember one's name.
Yes, but...
In spite of the 322 exchanges we have had since we became neighbors.
Yeah, I can see how that might hurt a bit. So this poetry performance you mentioned, what's the story?
One has been invited to recite a humorous poem of one's own devising at tonight's Aspiration Gala.
You, a droid, have been tasked with writing a poem?
Oh, yes, sir. The poet laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple, Esquire, performs regularly at the gala. And this year, he has invited me to open for him by reading an inspirational and humorous example of droid poetry on stage.
Droid poetry? How's that working out?
Very good, sir. Reginald has told me that whatever I read, it will be hilarious, and the people will laugh uncontrollably.
Laugh at or laugh with?
Oh, is there a difference?
That's what I thought. So tell me more about Reginald.
Poet laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple, Esquire, is a comic genius.
Is that so?
He has performed at every Aspiration Gala since the event's inception, without fail leaving the crowd in fits of uproarious laughter.
He sounds like a real hoot.
To work alongside him would be a profound honor.
Could I hear some of your droid poetry?
Fine idea. One would value the input of an average human.
If you're looking for average, he's your man.
After 148,606 iterations, I have narrowed down the contenders to a manageable number. Here is number 59. There was once an A from place B, with unforeseen predicate P. Factor F occurred next, which resulted in X, and hilarious consequence C.
Ha! Brilliant! Bravo!
It might be a little... on the nose.
Dear me, it's not about noses. It is a study of the structure of a limerick, assembled into the pattern of an actual limerick.
How very clever.
Indeed. That is what makes it so very funny.
Absolutely. So Reginald's the go-to guy for inspiration, hmm?
Absolutely. His wit and insight is renowned.
And yet he's asked you to perform alongside him.
Yes, for comparison.
I see. You got any other poems in the running?
Oh, yes, sir. One has a list of things humans find funny.
Shoot.
Uncooked sausages, dogs wearing costumes, music of the tuba, children falling down, undone zippers, people dropping sandwiches, knock-knock jokes, and the smell of farts.
That one was pretty good.
I don't get that one at all. But it has a good beat, and it's easy to dance to.
The rhythmic structure is satisfying, is it not, sir?
Very.
And the farts, sir?
That's the best bit. Where would I find Reginald?
Well, he is likely in the piazza, finalizing his humorous poem for tonight's event. But I am his servant, not his keeper, sir.
Any more poems?
Oh, of course. This poem is an attempt to bring droids and humans closer together. It interlaces the brain-altering ingredients of spankles with the first 100 digits of the square root of 2.
Sounds like a hit already.
Cyclamate of sodium, 1.41421, 3562373, flavorant toxicity. Potassium benzoate 0950488, 0168872, high fructose.
I think I get the idea.
But there are 13 more verses.
Oh, Foster, let him finish. It's got something for everybody. 4209698.
Monosodium.
Save it for the gala. Don't want to spoil the show now, do you? Any more poems?
One has decided to continue working on the fart poem. But do let one know, should Sir find inspiration to offer, one will make it worth Sir's while.
I'll keep my eyes open. If I gave you a bit of inspiration for your poem, could you get me into the gala?
Sir, that would be only fair. I'm sure Sir would enjoy the fruits of that inspiration at the performance.
I realized if I could help Tarquin with his poem, he could get me into the gala.
Where would I find Reginald?
He is likely in the piazza, finalizing his humorous poem for tonight's event. But I am his servant, not his keeper, sir.
Later, Tarquin.
Have a good day, Mr. Grun Day.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
The piazza is the place for me.
It would be my pleasure, Citizen Graham.
Tarquin's master Reginald was supposed to be around here somewhere.
Everything is fine. Please clear the area, citizen. Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos. Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos. Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos. this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos. Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
Hooray! Another customer.
The sound system projected music around the whole cafe.
One fresh premium spankles. One fresh premium spankles. Please scan your U-chip to place an order. One fresh premium spankles. One fresh premium spankles. Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
Excuse me.
Greetings, citizen. Have you come for another extra large fluoride orange spankles with extra foam?
I don't know if that's my sort of thing.
Incorrect. According to your order history, it is your new favorite beverage.
My order history?
Indeed, Citizen Graham. You love it.
You sound an awful lot like that aspiration brooch droid.
Hollow?
I guess so. Are you the same model?
Correct, sir. And how proud I am of that, too. Hollow is a fine droid, an honorable droid.
You're a real fan, huh?
No, sir. I'm a real droid.
What do you do here?
My name is Barry, and it is my pleasure to serve fresh, crisp, premium spankles to the wonderful people of Union City.
Do you prepare the spankles to order?
No, sir. That would be unforgivably inefficient. I merely have to collect the flavor from the dispensary and voila!
Any chance of a coffee?
Spankles?
No, a coffee. Cup of joe.
Toffee-flavored spankles?
No, coffee. Coffee-flavored caffeinated coffee. Coffee.
I have no idea what you're saying right now. However, all ranges of spankles include 250% of your recommended caffeine intake.
What do you know about the council?
The democratically elected body of Union City government, as introduced by Joey. His final gift to Union City was to transfer leadership to those most deserving.
I'll take a can of spankles.
Simply scan your U-chip here on the counter, Citizen Graham.
Great. What flavors are available?
No need, Citizen Graham. Your favorite flavor will be provided from your order history. I assure you, if you are unhappy with the result, your taste buds can be recalibrated.
Do you know anything about missing children?
Oh my, that's above my pay grade. Unless they came to this cafe.
I doubt it. Nobody else seems to have heard anything.
Excellent. I'm glad to find myself synchronized with local knowledge. Now, may I recommend you forget your troubles with a cold, crisp can of spankles.
See you later.
You feel a thirst a-comin'? You talk to me. 1 fresh premium spankles. Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
I was looking for an eccentric poet, and Reginald certainly fit the bill.
Apologies, but this is the VIP lounge. You do not currently hold the required kudos value.
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
Excuse me.
What? Oh, yes, all right, if you insist. I do have time for a selfie.
What?
I completely understand. It's not every day you run into Poet Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple, Esquire, is it now?
No, it's me. Graham Grundy.
Ah, yes, Grundy, hero of the hour.
I've always wondered, where do you get your ideas from?
Oh, there's a quaint little ideas shop down in the Purple Quarter.
Really?
No, dear boy. I am demonstrating what some of us are blessed to call wit.
Can I read some of your poetry?
Ha ha, cheeky. Get me a drink first.
Okay. What are you having?
Figure of speech, dear boy. No, you can't read my poetry, but you shall hear it later tonight.
How about this music, huh?
Ah, this is my favorite spot to come and write. The people, the drink, the music. Just perfect. Sophisticated sounds, wouldn't you agree?
Each to his own, I guess. Wouldn't you prefer to work somewhere more private?
My friend, a flower cannot grow in darkness. The seed of inspiration can only flourish in the light of day.
What about potatoes? They grow in the dark.
What on earth is a potato?
The thing they make French fries out of.
Oh, goodness. Next you'll be telling me that ketchup grows on a vine.
What are you drinking?
Ah, my secret vice. Hemingway, Wilde, Yeats, Kanye, Schnipple. A burden we all bear.
What flavor?
Strawberry.
I'm looking for some inspiration on writing poetry.
My dear boy, please do not mistake these luscious locks for those of a creative muse.
I just figured you could help me out.
Listen, I'll stick to poetry, and you stick to whatever it is you do.
Could you share some of your inspiration?
Afraid not, old chap. My secrets are secure on my tablet, and there they shall remain. To be revealed only in the course of my brilliant oration at tonight's gala.
I heard a rumor that you'll be speaking at the Aspiration Gala tonight.
Ah, how could it be a rumor when it is the Joey spoken truth, Indeed, I have had the honor of headlining the gala since its inception. This year, I have a particular treat for the audience to enjoy.
Oh, you mean Tarquin and the droid poetry?
Bless that loquacious mechanical jewel. I was quite clear that it was to be our secret. Will you be at the gala?
I'd like to, but my kudos isn't high enough.
Shame. I'm brewing up a proper chuckle this year. But fear not. You can catch it tomorrow when they stream the whole thing. Joy unbounded.
I was just speaking to your droid, Tarquin.
Ha ha! He didn't send you here to steal all my good ideas, did he?
What? Of course not.
Between you and me, I cannot wait to see what sort of inspiration a droid comes up with.
Do you have any tips to help Tarquin with his poems?
Ah! What rhymes with hopeless?
I don't see how that's going to help anyone.
Exactly.
Can you get me into the Aspiration Gala?
Good one.
I'm serious.
So am I. Listen, I understand your disappointment, but you can watch it on your terminal tomorrow. Despair ye not.
Reginald wasn't nearly as cooperative as his butler. I'd need to rely on Tarquin for those Gala tickets.
What if I told you Tarquin's poem was hilarious?
Why, dear boy, do not even joke of such things. His poetry will indeed be highly amusing, though certainly not as a result of any deliberate acts of witticism.
Don't let me interrupt the genius at work.
Too late! Ha ha ha!
Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
I could see from her uniform that this was a diagnostician.
Hey there. Hey there.
Oh. Hey, how are you?
What are you doing here?
Can't you tell? I'm a diagnostician.
Diagnostician. Do you actually fix stuff?
No, Joey. They just scan the problem.
And Minos fixes it.
Kinda like your hacker thing, Foster? Hey, my friend can hack stuff for...
Whoa there, Joey. I'm sure the nice lady isn't interested in that. I like your scanner.
Thanks. Load of junk, really. I prefer a good old-fashioned spanner.
You'd love mine.
Hey, where'd you get that? You don't look like a diagnostician.
It's, for cleaning.
Uh-oh, Foster. I think she's on to us.
What are you listening to?
Oh, you wouldn't know them.
Give me a shot. I'm surprisingly hip.
Hip? You actually said hip, didn't you?
Bye for now.
Catch you later, man.
The change in music clearly wasn't to her liking.
Excuse me.
What can I do for you?
Playing in the VIP lounge.
Are your headphones busted?
Headphones work. It's what's coming out of them that sucks.
I would like this.
Is your music player still acting up?
Sure is. I prefer silence to this stuff.
Bye for now.
Catch you later, man.
Oh no. Thank you for your patience. Please scan your U-chip to place an order.
An alarm.
Oh, but the rabble do make such a racket. Oh, but the rabble do make such a racket.
One fresh premium spankles.
Welcome,
Please scan your
citizen.
U-chip to place an order.
here know what I mean. I ventured one day to my favorite cafe to partake in a wonderful scene. For I love Union City, the colors so pretty. I'm sure all here know what I mean.
Droid schmoid. These tin cans all look the same to me.
Calling all social climbers. Customize your aspiration brooch here. Happy Aspiration Day, sir. Please choose your desired hologram.
It'll have to be the Joey hologram for me. I just love him so much.
Fantastic! No one will ever question your devotion. There, your aspiration brooch is ready to collect.
Thanks.
Calling all social climbers.
I now had Reginald's poetry on my aspiration brooch. Just what Tarquin was after.
Incompatible data type.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Got a minute?
Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good day, Master Grundy.
I've found you some inspiration.
Bravo, sir. And where was it?
It's always in the last place you look.
Would sir care to share?
Absolutely. Here you go.
Oh, sir, what an assembly of words. This will have the humans sitting with their backs against the backs of their chairs and their arms upon the armrests. This is sure to conjure heightened emotions from Master Reginald when one reads it.
Oh, you bet.
I don't want to find out which emotions.
Thank you, sir. Now, may one bestow upon sir a token of gratitude?
If by that you mean hand me a ticket to the Gala, then yes.
One does indeed.
Thank you, Tarquin. And best of luck at the performance.
No, sir. Thank you. This will be a night to remember. Oh, there is one small issue, sir.
What's that?
I do believe your attire is somewhat inadequate for the soiree this eve. Perhaps I can find something for you.
That'd be most appreciated.
Now that had style. Tarquin had found me a tuxedo. It looked like it would fit.
Looking sharp, Rob. Glad to have you back, Rob.
Excuse me, please.
What a poser.
Hello, Chipworth.
Good evening, sir.
Any idea how I can get into this gala?
No, sir. But if I were to ever host a party in my cleaning cupboard, I would certainly invite you, sir.
I'll bring my own bleach.
Thanks, guys. Goodbye, Chipworth.
Have a very special day, sir.
Got a minute?
Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good day, Master Grundy.
Are you happy with your inspiration?
Oh, yes, sir. One cannot wait for tonight.
Neither can Sir. Later, Tarquin.
Have a good day, Mr. Grundy. Excuse me, sir. Now that is an inspiring outfit, sir.
Wow, you don't look so bad. Where are you off to?
Going to the party.
Why?
The missing kids. I think the people responsible will be at the Aspiration Gala. Graham's leads. They panned out.
They did, huh? Good for Graham. So he died trying to save those kids? You rescue them. All of them. You hear?
I will.
I believe you. Now let's get going. The Aspiration Gala. Isn't it wonderful?
It really is.
I've worked so hard for this moment. Do not ruin it for me.
We'll be on our best behavior.
As I stared at the opulence of this Aspiration Gala extravaganza, my eye was caught by a movement on a walkway. These had to be the people that I was looking for, the people who would lead me to Milo. I had to find a way to get up to that walkway and find out where they were going.
Curb that human instinct, Foster. This is no time for snacks.
It looked pretty tasty, but I was at the party to find answers, not snacks. They really were fancy sandwiches. The crusts had been cut off.
Curb that human instinct, Foster.
Much as I loved Wendell's Mini K, I didn't think this fancy party was the right place.
Curb that human instinct, Foster. This is no time for snacks.
I'm very sorry, Mentor Alonso. I don't know what happened.
It won't do, Astrid. Won't do at all. This is the Aspiration Gala, after all.
Yes, sir, of course.
And you said you believe the firework projector was tampered with?
I'm not entirely sure, but it was working perfectly during the rehearsals.
Regardless, I trust that the issue really is now resolved, and that you'll be keeping a closer eye on things from now on.
Oh, yes, sir.
And you won't have to keep leaving your station unsupervised?
Absolutely not. You can count on me.
Now, back to work. Mr. Grundy, what a pleasant surprise. Of course, Aspiration Day always does deliver surprises.
It's all about who you know, isn't it?
Indeed. I'd be very interested to find out more about who exactly you know.
I was wondering if you'd seen any odd behavior at the party.
Odd? Suspicious how?
You know what? Never mind. Sorry to have bothered you.
No bother, Mr. Grundy. But I must warn you, if you've observed any suspicious behavior, you must report it to the relevant authority immediately.
Understood, Mentor Alonso.
What he said.
Is Officer Arana coming tonight?
Why do you ask? Are you in need of well-being support?
He loves her.
No, I just assumed she'd be here.
Well, as a matter of fact, she was here a moment ago. You must have just missed her.
Where did she go?
I have no idea. A busy little bee, that one.
So, what are you doing here, Alonso?
I'm here to supervise everyone's well-being.
Like Officer Arana?
Officer Arana was in charge of the preparations. I'm here to make sure the event itself runs smoothly.
Sounds like a tough gig.
It won't be. Things never go wrong in Union City.
How's it all going, Alonso?
Smooth sailing, as expected. Let's keep it that way, yes?
Enjoying the party?
The Aspiration Gala never fails to put a smile on my face. And I look forward to Reginald's poetic display with undiluted pleasure. His past efforts have always been so amusing.
I'll see you around.
Do keep a smile on your face, Mr. Grundy.
Foster, word of advice. Never trust a guy with big eyebrows.
It was a hand scanner. The mysterious figure had gotten upstairs somehow. I was sure that if I could get past the technician and snoop around, I could give chase. An intercom system connected to the control room above.
Hello? Is everything okay down there?
I need to get up to that control room.
Nuh-uh. Official employees only.
It's an emergency.
There isn't even a toilet up here.
How does the elevator work?
Like an elevator? But it's staff only, not for guests of the party.
Can I see the control room?
Canapes are downstairs, sir.
Can you let me up to there?
Sorry, sir. Staff only.
Can you bring down the elevator?
Not unless I'm coming down with it. And I need to keep an eye on things up here.
Come quick, the fireworks are going crazy.
They look perfectly good from up here.
That's all.
Bye then.
was some kind of projector for the fireworks. If the projector happened to malfunction, I figured the technician would be there in a flash. I'd learned never to take out my crowbar at parties. I don't know what I was thinking.
Something funny about that girl.
It was Raquel, from the apartments.
You know what, Foster?
Hey, Raquel. Good to see you.
Sir, and you are...
Graham Grundy, remember?
Have we met before, sir?
It was odd. She really didn't recognize me. Well, sure, at the apartments. You nearly fell?
No, I'd definitely remember something like that, don't you think? Anyway, I see you've got your ticket, but...
But?
This is a general entry ticket, not a VIP ticket. I'm afraid that you don't have access to this area. I'm so sorry. Enjoy the rest of the gala.
I had no need to enter the VIP section. I was here for the secret meeting.
You know what, Foster? Something funny about that girl.
Excuse me?
Sorry, sir. Your tickets only grant you general admission. This is the VIP section.
I've just got a few questions.
Well, all right.
Did you enjoy the Reflection Center?
How do you know I went to Reflections?
I saw you taken there by Arana.
Arana? My friend, the well-being officer.
Yes, that's her.
Well, it was as good as ever. Euphoric, even.
Any chance I could get into the VIP area? Tarquin and I go way back.
But you don't have a VIP ticket. I can't just let you in. You should aspire for that next year, though.
Oh, really? But I was looking forward to that whole poetry thing.
Oh, you'll still be able to hear the poetry, don't you worry. And it's not starting for a little while.
Can't wait. I love poetry. What are you doing here?
I'm working. This is my job.
Had any trouble?
It's hardly a tough crowd. So far, the only person who's tried to enter this section without a VIP ticket is you.
You'll always be a VIP to me, Foster.
What exactly goes on in Reflections?
What? You've never been?
Never. Doesn't seem like my sort of thing.
You got to do it. It's an unforgettable experience.
And what exactly is the experience?
Oh, an overwhelming sense of well-being, just supreme happiness. A new perspective. Oh, it's so very therapeutic.
That sounds amazing. We ought to check it out.
We don't have time for that, Joey. What's your job here?
What does it look like? I'm on the doors.
Makes a change from the roof. You sure you don't remember me?
Where would I know you from?
You painted all over my apartment building and put the whole neighborhood on lockdown for over an hour.
You'd think I'd remember that. You must be mistaking me for someone else.
You know the technician upstairs?
Oh, you mean Astrid? With the nice smile? We've never actually spoken, so no.
So you wouldn't know how to get her downstairs for a sec?
She's pretty dedicated to her job. Unless something goes wrong with the fireworks, she'd be there all night.
So, you don't think Astrid will be leaving that room anytime soon?
She needs to stay on top of all this whole firework display, so I doubt it. Those things can be quite dangerous.
The fireworks don't look real. Do you ever suffer from memory loss?
Not as far as I know. But if I did, I wouldn't remember, would I?
I'm not sure that's how it works.
You forgot about me for 10 years, Foster.
Catch you later.
Enjoy the party.
You know what, Foster? Something funny about that girl. think if I was running a city, I'd install some decent elevator music, huh?
This had to be where the shadowy figure had come from. It looked like someone had been having their own little party upstairs. Who knew a party needed so many servers? The vent appeared to lead to the side of the building. With the vent cover out of the way, I could now access the outside of the building. All right, we're going through the vent.
Age before beauty.
If you say so.
Oh, man. Forgot how old this show was. Okay, move. Can't say I'm not a droid of my word. Well?
Thank you, Joey. Hey, Joey.
Less talking, more climbing. Go! I always say, judges...
I'd left the glamour of the party behind, but the spectacle continued without me.
Just making conversation.
It looked like Tarquin and Reginald were about to perform. The excitement was bearable. After all the effort I'd put in to get that poem, I had to see it performed live.
People of Union City, is everyone feeling aspirational today? I cannot hear you. But first, once again it is I, Poet Laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple, Esquire, to titillate your taste buds and waggle your wits. I know you all love a giggle and a guffaw, and making you giggle is one of my favorite things. So this year, I thought it would be hilarious to see what happens if I asked a droid to write a poem all on his own. So, without further ado, I'd like to bring up a very special guest. My very own Fidelis II domestic savant, Tarquin. Ah, this should be good, folks. And don't worry. However this goes, I'll be bringing up the rear with a cracker of my own. Go on, Tarquin. Show these good people what you've got.
I ventured one day to my favorite cafe to partake in a wonderful scene. For I love Union City, the colors so pretty. I'm sure all here know what I mean. With spankles in hand, I sat next to a man, his grin unmistakably forced. I asked him his woe, and he said, "Oh, you know, just the typical small things, of course. My flat isn't right, my pants are too tight, my link sometimes loses connection. My droid's a bit worn and my left sock is torn, and I'm long overdue for reflection." "But sir," I then said, "there's a roof overhead." Pants are tight 'cause there's food in your tummy. Sock is torn. Take it off. Go barefoot for a laugh. You see glum where I only see funny. You live in a place that caters all tastes. A bottomless sheer cornucopia. Edible, drinkable, it's rather unthinkable to groan when you live in utopia. So next time your grin feels a little bit grim, and your flat feels a little bit pap, change that mood if you like, or if not, take a hike, 'cause there's plenty of room in the gap.
Wow! Tarquin, that was incredibly inspired.
Thank you, thank you. One cannot wait to hear your poem, sir.
Yes, well, perhaps a 5-minute break first.
Well, that was certainly something. If that ladder was where the mysterious figure had gone, I had to follow. A rope dangled from the platform. I guess that was where they'd gone.
Jeez, Foster. I expected you to be in better shape.
Shut up, Joey, and keep an eye out. That vehicle. It's the same as the one that stole Milo. Guess that means we're in the right place.
Foster, look out!
Arana?
You!
Arana, stop!
Yeah, Arana, stop!
I'm not who you think I am.
I know you're not Graham Grundy. You've been lying to me since the moment we met. What the hell have you done with the real Graham? And who the hell are you?
My real name is...
Robert!
Danielle Piermont?
The lady from the museum?
What on earth is a nice boy like you doing in a back alley like this? Arana, dear, please, you can stop.
But...
his mother and I were at school together. You can trust him, I promise.
Can someone please explain what the hell is going on?
My name is Robert Foster. I've come from the Gap. A few days ago, one of those vehicles attacked my village. The androids were armed. We couldn't stop them. They took my friend, Milo. He's just a kid.
This is just awful.
I needed Graham's ID to get into the city, but I promise you, I didn't hurt him. He was dead when I found him.
The poor boy.
I told him not to try anything stupid. This is all my fault.
Orana, dear, don't be hard on yourself. Graham knew what he was doing.
So you were both friends with Graham?
I didn't think he had any friends.
Friends, allies, whatever you want to call it.
Graham was working at the land train entrance when he saw one of these things coming into the city.
These things? You mean the stalkers?
I thought they were called creepers.
We call them walkers. Whatever they're called. Here comes another one.
The girl in the stalker. I recognized her.
Ember.
Graham was right. Those things are carrying children. Whatever they're doing to them.
It's inside that building.
Then that's where I'll find Milo.
Now then, I must get back to the gala. I fear my absence from the festivities may already be apparent. You two, find out where they're taking those children.
2? You mean 3, don't you?
That's my plan.
Lovely to see you again, Robert.
You too, Miss Piermont.
Oh, and Orana?
Yes?
Trust him. He's from good stock.
That elevator transported the stalker into the building.
We need to find a way to get it working.
What if another one of those big beasts shows up?
Okay, I'll keep watch. Reckon you and your sidekick can figure it out?
Huh. We got this far.
She was talking to me, Rob.
Can you see a button anywhere?
I don't think this place was designed for visitors. Foster, I have auto-linked to the system. Perhaps...
Come on, there's no way...
You were saying?
Hey, Orana, we found a way...